How do you feel about all the crowd work clips? And
I don't like it as a viewer. Mm-hmm. Like I genuinely don't care what the audience has to say. Like, so you're in a relation? I don't care. And so when I see a comedian, I want to hear what their point of view is. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you think about these people in the front row. And so there's been comedy specials that I've watched where the first half is material and the second half is crowd work. And I get so sad because the first half, I'm like, this is great. Great joke writing. I'm so into this. And then they just slam it into crowd work, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
And then I turn it off. But I'm in the minority, right? Because people seem to really be gravitating towards crowd work. The audience. Mm-hmm. Audience seems to love it. Those people are selling tickets. So I'm very comfortable admitting that I'm wrong as far as the popular consensus that we like crowd work. So I'm not against it. I'm just not a personal fan of it.
How soon do you think comics should start posting clips? Stand-up or crowd work? When should they start trying to get into the content game?
That's so hard. Mm-hmm. Because there's the old school purist in me that will tell you, hey man, I'll watch videos of myself from 15 years ago and cringe. 2010, I recorded my first CD. I can't listen to that. I don't think it's available online. I hope it isn't. Don't buy it. Ugh. And so, but, how many comics that have such little experience have blown up and are now making a career out of that? So who am I to say, don't do that? That's why I don't have hard rules in comedy.
For sure.
Don't do this, don't do that. Because my career, I've had no shortcuts. So some might look at that as that's kind of dumb, but I didn't know any shortcuts. I'm not saying I wouldn't have taken one if there was. I didn't know what they were, so I just went the road I went. But who am I to say don't do that? Try it, but you might be embarrassed about it. Keep that in mind that if everything goes well, you're going to be doing comedy for another 10, 20, 30 years, and you're like, oh man, that clip is still around. Yeah. That clip is still around where I cussed out a mother in the front row who was just trying to eat a chicken wing and thought she had a moment to eat because she got off work and barely made it to the show, didn't have time for dinner, so she's eating a chicken wing. And then you're like, look at this big old lady eating a chicken wing. And then now that's the clip you want for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Person trying to eat, and you're ripping on them because they came to your show? I don't know. I would just say keep that in mind, that this clip's going to be around for a while. So, maybe don't do it too early, but also, what if you become a huge superstar and there's millions of dollars and Uber fame and all that stuff, and you listen to my dumb ass and you didn't do that because Zoltan said don't do it until 7 years in? It's to each their own, man. Make your own decisions.
Yeah, and in a few years there's going to be a Netflix special of the Nom Nom comedian. He's just going to have a catchphrase and merch. It's going to be... He's going to be the richest person in the world. I've been wrong so many times. So many times. There's a buddy of mine, I'm not going to name any names, but there's a buddy of mine I text every now and then. Because throughout San Diego's been a lot of famous... a handful of really talented comedians have come out of San Diego in the last 15 years, but there was one that my buddy would always be so angry at. It's this guy, and I'm like, what are you so angry about? He's like, well, and then I go, you know what, dude? You see that guy up there? That guy will never do anything in comedy. And that person's doing great. That person has a really successful career, and so every once in a while I text my buddy and I go, remember when I said, so-and-so won't be doing this? Boy, was I wrong. And so I don't know. Of course.
Yeah, I have no, and not only do I not know, but when I guess, I'm wrong. So don't listen. Don't listen
there's literally no way it's really your way. With social media and how possible anything is, you can listen to feedback and advice, but you really just apply it and make it your own. There's no
exactly.
I heard this and now everything changes.
I also feel that way about writing material. A newer comic came up to me last night and they're like, hey, do you mind if I send you some of my material
for you to like look at and read to see if it would be okay on stage. And I go, I'm not good at that because there's been so many times where someone ran a joke by me and I'm like, that's a great joke or that's a horrible joke. And then they've gone on stage and the audience either loved it or hated it and their opinion was the opposite of mine. So you have to try it in front of people.
Yeah, that's the only way to know if it's going to work.
That's the only way to try.
Yeah.